Welcome to Universe Live. Welcome to Universe Live. Welcome to Universe Live. It's Thursday, October 28th. It's Tuesday, March 30th. Welcome to Universe Live. It's Monday, October 25th, and I'm Amy Griffin. Welcome to the Universe Live magazine. I'm Amy Griffin, and I'm Amy Griffin. It's Good News Monday when we bring you the good news from the weekend to brighten up the start of your week. Congressman Chris Stewart rips into Representative Nancy Pelosi and the COVID-19 relief bill. The Hogle Zoo is making some changes in the face of the pandemic. Universe Live reporter Harley Hunsaker gets a closer look at the place that makes the ID cards, their recent changes, and their connection to the Honor Code office.
2 losses back to back.
But you know, Tucker, it might not be their fault. Sierra Isasaga tells us what happened in last night's game and why it's turned into such a controversy. Street art covers the sidewalks of Times Square with the hashtag #PhantomIsBack. Emily Roberts-Jones was there to tell us about Broadway's slow but steady reopening after the closures due to COVID-19.
Newsline reporter Amy Griffin is live in Provo. Amy, you found an organization working to change that, right?
That's right. We've all felt it. The temperature in politics is extremely high. That's why national organization Braver Angels is teaching people the skills necessary to depolarize and start listening. You can find more information on the church's policy on vaccination in the church handbook, and for more information on the COVID-19 vaccine, visit the CDC website. That's right, it's a case that gripped the community and the nation back in 1984. Sharon Weeks recently walked me through the story of her sister's murder and the prosecution of her killers. Despite desperately wanting justice for her sister and baby niece, Weeks is now heading up a movement to end capital punishment in Utah. Take a look. Sharon Osbourne has left The Talk, and there are rumors she got paid up to $10 million by CBS to leave the show. I went to Bologna, Italy for the G20 Interfaith Forum, where religious and political leaders, as well as scholars, gathered to discuss recommendations to the larger G20 summit. For many missionaries, COVID-19 changed a period of their lives that they thought was set in stone. BYU's Divine Comedy is back after almost a 2-year hiatus. Universe Live reporter Mikkel Park gives us a behind-the-scenes look at the group's upcoming show and why this just may be the thing you need to de-stress. Newsline reporter Victoria Biasovich joins us live in Provo. Victoria, what is the suspect's name and what charges could he face? BYU inches up to 14 in the AP college football rankings after their last home game on Saturday. Many a college student has spent time cramming before a major exam, but what are the toughest classes to pass? For those like me who have taken in a furry family member over the past year, trainers recommend allowing your dog to socialize with other canines frequently. They also recommend getting your dog used to staying home alone. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo apologizes for his past behavior following allegations of sexual harassment, but he also refuses to resign. Think about watching your favorite movie or TV series with the director. Fans of the series The Chosen get to do that tonight and for the rest of the week. Thank you, Harley. The BYU ID Center is hoping to make all ID cards digital sometime in the near future. Many college students are looking for housing for the upcoming fall semester. As Newsline reporter Chloe Stewart tells us, now is the time for students to lock in a contract. The White House has yet to issue a response to the governor's letter, but the governors hope that it will bring a constructive dialogue. In Provo, I'm Amy Griffin reporting for Newsline.
My goal is to bring a sweater wherever I go, and brought up my sweater dress today.
Yeah, I've got kind of my half sweater going on. I love the cold weather, and I'm not really excited for the warmer weather to come this weekend. We have a new pair of world record holders. 2 sisters are being recognized for being the oldest living identical twins. 5-year-old Emmett Cox has started his own business selling pumpkins. A BYU student goes viral after her TikTok video reaches 1.8 million views, but it wasn't for her dance moves. Kenz McGuire is here for more on how her username caught the attention of the BYU Trademark Office and Social Media Office. Kenz? BYU football rises back into the top 25 after breaking their 2-game losing streak. For the first time since the pandemic, people gathered at the Sri Sri Radha Krishna Temple for the annual Holi Festival. Catherine Bennett has the latest on the refugee situation in Utah and what we can do to welcome them.
From an office in Salt Lake. Amy?
When Natalie Tonks first started as an intern for Senator Mitt Romney, she never could have imagined what her first day would look like. There are only 58 days until Christmas, which means many people are getting ready to buy their Christmas trees. From Provo to Washington to Texas to Maine, one man's journey walking the highways of the United States. If you're curious about what else Latter-day Saints are doing to offer help with COVID-19, you can visit the church newsroom at newsroom.churchofjesuschrist.org. Weeks and Representative Snow are preparing to present their bill in Utah's legislative session this winter, so they hope to bring more justice to Utah's criminal justice system. You mentioned we might be getting some snow in the mountains. Things are kind of going to be sticking, so are you much of a skier, Isabel?
I'm from California. I'm a California girl.
Halloween is on its way. Are college students too old to be playing dress up? Samantha Burrell asks students if it is still cool to costume in college. Work halts in the nation's capital because of a potential attack. A short film directed and produced by BYU students is receiving national recognition at the Chicago International Children's Film Festival. BYU scientists are working to understand the impact of wildfires and rain on the ecosystem. The Boulder community is finding a way to preserve its memorial for the King Soopers victims. Members of an ATV association work together to rescue a dog from sliding off a rock cliff.
We really need that, and people are looking forward to that.
No kidding. I mean, we're hoping for our white Christmas here, so we're going to need some in the next month. More than 70% of BYU students are currently taking an online class. A nonprofit is celebrating the hot dogs around town with their annual Halloween costume contest and parade.
Water is a good thing. Amy?
Between stimulus checks and unused vacation funds, some Utahns are buying luxury recreation items like hot tubs. So many, in fact, that this Utah company can't keep up with the demand. A car at a Los Angeles gas station catches fire. Universe Live reporter Alexa Larson shares why they made the change and what they're hoping comes from it. Wendy Nelson encouraged faith, which inspired a service project that thousands of members participated in. Joseph Andreasen is on campus gathering more information on one of BYU's best-kept secrets. A woman in New York City finds much more than just dust and dirt behind her mirror. Braver Angels encourages those who would like to get involved to visit braverangels.org and find a workshop near you. Reporting for Newsline in Provo, I'm Amy Griffin. During the pandemic, many changes were made to maintain church attendance. The Utah Jazz social media accounts are filled with awesome action shots. But have you ever wondered who takes those photos? A $1.23 billion transportation funding bill will soon be heading to the governor's desk. Tonks plans to stick with politics, despite her action-packed first few days, and hopes the worst is behind us. But if it's not, she wants to continue to work from the front lines. I'm Amy Griffin, reporting for Newsline.
Thanks, Amy.
Salt Lake County Republican Party officials hold an emergency meeting after several issues regarding sexual harassment. Brigham Young University announces it will be taking part in the Shamrock Series by playing Notre Dame in Las Vegas next year. Although typically used to bring takeout to you, DoorDash also delivers grocery and household supplies. Now you can even order a COVID test at the push of a button. The CDC director went off script at a White House press briefing to address the recent spike in COVID-19 cases. Universe Live reporter Alexa Larson gives us the inside scoop on this event. You might recognize these two siblings from American Idol. What are they up to now? The first doses of the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine will be administered today at some Utah locations after the product arrived at hospitals. Pretty crazy. I mean, what would you even do with that much money just falling into your lap?
I don't know. I'd probably buy a couple of cars.
The world of virtual reality is becoming more and more relevant in the future of technology. Her office says it was inspired in part by the challenges of the coronavirus pandemic. The Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square is coming back together for the first time since the beginning of the pandemic. The Church of Jesus Christ is bringing back giving machines for the holiday season. Utah's first large affordable housing specifically for adults with autism will soon come to Provo. A local fourth grader from Westridge Elementary in Provo is making changes with a lemonade stand and a bake sale. The next Interfaith Forum will follow the G20 summit to Indonesia in 2022, where interfaith leaders will again convene to identify worldwide needs. You can view the keynote speeches from the event when they premiere on the G20 Interfaith YouTube channel on Saturday.
Speaking of rain, it is raining leaves all around campus.
That's right. Universe Live reporter Samantha Burrell tells us what BYU plans to do with all the leaves on the ground. A BYU grad decides to walk all the way across the country. Can you give us a brief overview of the different phases the temple went through in order for us to return to worship?
Sure, so
Sports and physical activity are the spirit and culture of BYU. A 19-year-old woman is arrested in Eagle Mountain after an officer notices her driving erratically on the highway. Sunday is a day of worship for people of many faiths, including members of the Hare Krishna movement. Today's deals for Cyber Monday are perfect to get a jump start on buying gifts for the holidays this month. Pennsylvania University is giving his students some powerful incentives to get the COVID-19 vaccine. Utah Highway Patrol is once again reminding Utahns the importance of wearing a seatbelt after this close call. A local CrossFit gym is looking to stretch its reach through a remote coaching program. COVID-19 changed just about every aspect of our worship, including our worship in temples. The tango, the cha-cha, and the waltz all pale in comparison to the waggle dance performed by honeybees. Universe Live reporter Ali O'Rulian met up with computer science students studying this dance to create technology that translates it. There's a mixed reality lab on campus that's out of this world. Fall is in full swing. Summer is come and gone, and now the kids are back in school and the leaves are changing color. Utahns are taking advantage of the fresh powder at newly reopened ski resorts. One of their most controversial statements was urging members to get vaccinated. Well, that's sure to be a good game. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
You guys are gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Sounds like the soccer team is doing really well too.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Throughout the pandemic, the church has stepped up to give humanitarian aid to those in need. That is quite a lot of lights. Have you guys started setting up for Christmas yet?
So I have got my Christmas-themed salt and pepper shaker with its matching butter tray. That's as far as I've gotten, but I'm already feeling it. What about you guys?
I love it. I love it. Isabel?
I haven't yet, but I would love to go there. I think that would be beautiful to see and a great experience.
It sure would. Christmas is the best. Thanks for joining us today for Universe Live.
That sounds magical, especially with the snow coming down soon. California, I'm so
The place
ready.
to be. Thank you for joining us today for Universe Live. Thank you for joining us today for the Universe Live. For more information on our stories or to share it with your friends, visit our website at universe.byu.edu. Don't forget to pick up your copy of the magazine on stands around campus or visit it online at universe.byu.edu. Have a great day. Thank you for joining us today for Universe Live.
And they make a haunted corn maze out of them?
Who knew? Very
We're good at
eco-friendly.
recycling.
Thanks for
I don't
joining
know.
us today. Have a great day. And have a great day. Thanks for joining us today for Universe Live. For more information on our stories or to share them with your friends, visit our website at universe.byu.edu.
Have a great day.